Hello everyone, my name is Michael, also known as Sharky, and welcome back to Kyoudai Academy. Oh, my bad, Kyoudai Labs. More on that later. Anyways, today we are going to be going into all the things that have happened over the month because I'm not sure if you noticed, but we haven't really uploaded that much. And trust me, there is a great reason why. We have a lot of stuff to go into today, so sit back, grab some popcorn, and hopefully you guys will enjoy this video. Now, first things first, I want to say that all this information that I'm presenting to you, while it might be old information, you can get new up-to-date information, especially if you're a holder of this NFT, if you join the Discord. So be sure to check out the description, join the Discord, and I mean, hey, why not join the Kyoudai family? Anyways, we're going to start talking because we have a lot of stuff that we need to talk about. First things first, that happened over the last 45 days is Gen 2 got released. New members are on the team and new exclusive gameplay demo got released. The rebranding from Kyoudai Academy to Kyoudai Labs because of the overall goal of the project. And of course, a lot of things that happened just recently, like a free Bitmado mint with the addition of a new team member. And that's all that we're essentially going to be talking about today. We're not going to really talk about too much in the market, with the outside of the market being stable and the price is steadily rising over every plateau. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight in. And first things first, we got to talk about probably the most anticipated thing that has happened in the project so far. And seeing how this project is, it's probably going to not be the most anticipated thing ever, but the most anticipated thing, at least for the last 3 months, was Gen 2. Now on March 23rd, Gen 2 art was completely finalized and it started rolling out on March 24th. Now I might be getting a little bit ahead of myself. For those of you that don't know, what is Gen 2? Well, essentially Gen 2 is the second generation of the Kyoudai NFT. Now, it wasn't a whitelist or a separate mint or anything. If you owned a NFT from Gen 1, that weekend of the 23rd, 24th, your Gen 1 would essentially be upgraded or evolved to a Gen 2. So what does that mean? It means that you went from these intimidating yet cool robot dogs to now these insane renditions of art. I mean, I'll show some on screen for y'all if y'all don't believe me. Like, these are absolutely amazing, and we're going to give credit to the digital artists when we talk about our new team members. But of course, this is what essentially happened. So your Gen 1 is tethered to your Gen 2. Anyways, in addition to that, there is one other small disclaimer I have to make. The rarity between your Gen 1 and Gen 2 stays the same, although right now there is some metadata issues where it's displaying rarity incorrectly. So the developers are currently working on that, so stay tuned for that to be fixed over time. Well, in addition to this, as I said, that everything, there was no whitelist, there was no mint, it was all free of charge, and it happened over one weekend. And like I said, the art just looks absolutely phenomenal. Now, that is what we have to talk about with Gen 2, about that finally rolling out. There is a lot more exciting stuff because shortly after Gen 2 release, I'm talking about 4 days, the gameplay video dropped. Now, for those of you that haven't watched the gameplay video, you can check it out in the description, or you can, after you're done watching this video, you can check it out. But essentially, this gameplay video showed an early development build of the world of Kyoudai, also known as the Kyouverse. And I mean, it's very well explained in that video, but gameplay video dropped there. And so that was incredibly exciting. I mean, it's voiced over by yours truly, so I'd say it's a pretty good video. Anyways, following that, I did mention in our videos back in March that Ghost, one of the main developers, was going to the Solana Prague hacker house. And why I bring that up is because one of our new team members, also known as Woody, came from that house. In addition to Woody, like I said, huge props to our digital artist Clarity, which designed every single Gen 2 art. We're talking about 888 unique pieces of art, and they all look phenomenal. So Clarity, huge props to her. She is the new graphics designer and digital artist that was brought on the team. Now, in addition to that, one thing that's happened recently, and when I say recently, I mean like the past 3 or so days, is another team member that has joined from the Miami hacker house. Now, I apologize if I pronounced your name wrong. Feel free to yell at me after this video. But Sko has also joined the team as a 3D modeler. If you were in the Discord at the time that Sko joined the team, you would have been able to mint for free a Bitmado, which could be used as a pet in the world of Kyoudai. Now, that is not all. I mean, this is a lot, and all this stuff is honestly just tremendous that happened. I'm just doing my best to condense it in a easily digestible format. I guess that's the best way to put it. But in addition to that, the Kyoudai Academy has kind of gone under a branding change. I'm pretty sure you noticed it, and which is the Kyoudai Labs. Now, the developers will give more information on this change, but from my personal understanding, it's because it's no longer an academy. We are creating something. We are, you know, in a lab essentially. So the Kyoudai Labs is creating something that is, you know, big, and all it is just a matter of time. But as I said, that's essentially everything that's happened today, you know, or not today, over the past 45 days or so. So a quick recap: Gen 2 art got released. If you had a Gen 1 NFT, you would have got to see that evolve to Gen 2 over the weekend of the March 23rd and March 24th-ish, that time period. And then following that, 4 days after, we got the release of a gameplay demo as part of the Devplug series. If you haven't checked that video out, please go ahead and check it out. You'll see, even though it is, like I said, an early development build, you can see the potential clearly from all the things that were incorporated in that video. And last but not least, well, one of the things last but not least, we had 3 new team members, which would be Clarity, Woody, and Sko. Once again, Sko, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your name. We'll be uploading videos more frequently as time goes on to try and keep you guys up to date on all the things that are happening within the Kyoudai Lab project. However, if you want to get information, first and foremost, you need to join the Discord server. Also, be sure to like and subscribe. Once we hit 100, we are going to be doing a special giveaway. You know, same thing that we've been saying for the past few months, and we're getting there. So with that being said, my name is Michael, also known as Sharky. I am your Kyoudai Informant. Ooh, I like that. I think I'm gonna have to use that next time. I'm your Kyoudai Informant, and I'll see you in our next update video here on Kyoudai Labs.